Hello and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. My name is Sandra, and on this channel we talk about all things in our work, healing fearful avoidant attachments, and healing out of survival mode. And for today's video, it's going to be short and sweet, but I want to talk about how to actually navigate telling your partner what you are going through, because this is something I really struggled with when I was really deep in these fearful avoidant patterns, because I didn't feel that I could share those deep parts of what I was going through. I felt like I was broken. I felt like something was wrong with me. I felt like I couldn't really be vulnerable because I would be hurt. I didn't feel like I could share certain parts of myself and what I was going through, because then I would be abandoned. Then I would be left behind. And then my partner would know, oh, she's broken, I'm going to leave her, because that is what I actually experienced in the past. And something that I want to make abundantly clear here is that so many of these patterns and these responses that come up in your body are a nervous system response. So a lot of the time I can talk all about them to reveal them to you and to share them with you on here, but they need to be healed on a body level. Even talk therapy can only do so much. It's not something like you can talk about and then it's like healed within a day, within a month. Like, understanding the patterns helps you not have so much shame around it and helps you understand what's actually going on, so you're not so fucking confused all of the time. So it helps you have this understanding, and instead of being so zoomed in and so in these patterns, it helps you zoom out and see the bigger picture, see what's actually going on. So not be so much in the confusion and step outside of it and be like, oh, that's what's actually playing out. That's what's actually happening. Nothing is actually wrong with me. This happened due to the attachment style, the experience that I received as a child. This happened because of this, and that helps bring relief. That helps bring understanding. But that alone is not going to help you heal. What is actually going to help you heal is feeling safe on a nervous system level, feeling safe in your body. Because how can you expect yourself to open up in this relationship? Like, relationships are all about putting yourself out there, opening up, connecting with this person on this deep and intimate level, which I know you crave already. I know that you crave this. And so it's so hard to allow yourself to do this because you have been hurt in the past. And then getting into relationships that haven't served you, getting into relationships that have proved this to you, that you will be abandoned, getting into relationships with emotionally unavailable people, getting into relationships with narcissists who put you down, who prove this belief that you already had, that you carried from childhood, does not help you. It only wounds you even more. And so then now you've lost that trust and your body doesn't feel like it can trust you. And like, I just want you to know that more wounding, getting into relationships with guys that don't have your best interests at heart, they aren't going to create that safe space for you, they aren't going to hold you and hold your emotions, that's only going to wound you even more. And that's going to require more healing. So this video is going to be all over the place, but I really just want to touch on all of these different points based on questions that I've been getting on my channel. And I want you to know that healing is possible. It doesn't have to take long. It just needs to happen on a body level. You need to create that safe space for your body to open up, to express. Like, how can you feel safe enough to express to your partner what is going on if on a nervous system level, which controls your actions, you do not feel safe? I want you to really just understand this basic idea, because you can talk in therapy all day long, but if you do not work with someone who is nervous system informed, who can help your body feel safe and release these blocks from your body, because I'm sure you've heard before that the body keeps the score. Your body has these memories of old wounds. Your body is holding on to these memories of past trauma, of past experiences that have wounded you. So until you release that, you're not going to feel safe enough to open up to your partner, to let them know what's going on. And releasing all of these things from your body allows you to do that naturally. So I could tell you what to tell your partner right now in this video, but is that going to help you long term? Is that going to actually help you have difficult conversations later on, as whatever might arise in the relationship or with other people? Or is this just going to help you answer this one thing with your partner, do this one conversation with your partner? Because the reality is, you already know what to share, you already know what you want to say, you already know what you want to express. It's not about me giving you the answer of what to say. It's about removing these blocks so that you no longer feel such a resistance to share what is already in your heart. It is about removing these blocks from your body, this old wounding, so that you feel like you can actually just share naturally. You don't feel such a resistance to share what is on your heart. Because when you have this attachment style, a lot of the time it just feels like you can't be vulnerable. You can't open up, even though that's what you crave. You fear intimacy because you've been let down in the past. It feels scary for a reason. In your body braces in the moment because it's like, oh my God, we've experienced it in the past. We can't let this happen again. And puts up this wall, puts up this protection. So it makes so much sense. Like, of course, like you want to protect yourself. Like, this is all about survival at this point. That's why I talk so much about nervous system regulation, because at this point you're in survival mode. And when you're in survival mode, you're not focused on having a deep, loving, intimate relationship with your partner. You're not gonna sit there in the middle of survival. Like, think about it. When you're in the wild and you're being chased by a lion, which is what your mind thinks is happening when it thinks it's in survival, it doesn't know if the threat is real or imagined, it's not going to sit there and have this conversation and be vulnerable. In fact, that is the last thing it wants to do. Like, if I'm in danger, now is not the time to be vulnerable. Now is not the, and vulnerable actually means is you are opening up yourself to hurt. When you are putting yourself out there, you know that there is a chance of you getting hurt. And when you're already in this space of survival, where you're trying to avoid pain, you're trying to avoid getting hurt, you're not going to go towards the thing that makes you think you're going to get even more hurt, right? Like, that makes sense logically. But I really want you to understand that this is work that happens on a body level. Releasing these patterns from your system happens on a body level. That is what allows you to have the most deep and intimate relationship and be able to share openly with your partner and not be so opposed to having these conversations of opening up and sharing. Like, in these moments where you show up for me with love, I literally want to run away. I feel so scared to say this to you right now, but there are actually times when there's something that goes on in my body that makes me feel unattracted to you. And I want you to know that this is not about you. This is actually more of what's going on within me. And then you can actually let them know about this attachment style, how it shows up. And when they actually know what's going on, they can better support you. They don't feel like they have to walk around eggshells or feel like you don't want to be in this relationship. Because a lot of the time when you're in a relationship with someone and they see this fearful avoidant attachment playing out in you, they take it on themselves and think, well, what am I doing wrong? Why is she not happy? Is it me? And so when you give them that peace of mind and that understanding, and you show them like, okay, it's not actually about you, it's about me, and I would appreciate it and would love it if you're patient with me. Like, those are the conversations that scare you the most, but those are the conversations you need to have. And in order to have those conversations, you need to release the things that are holding you back from having those conversations. So the more you heal, I'm sure more things will come up, but the more you heal that on a basic level in your body, like the fear of vulnerability, the fear of intimacy, the easier it will be to have these conversations. And I've been feeling such a pull to have more of these videos. You guys have commented on my videos that you want more videos and that I'm not posting enough. And I've been feeling called to post more, but I've been like, oh, like I had this limiting belief of no, I should just post one video a week. I don't want to overwhelm them. But I'm like, I don't think they're gonna get overwhelmed. Like when I was deep into this attachment style, I wanted all the content. Like I wanted to binge all of this, and there weren't a lot of people sharing on this content. There weren't a lot of people sharing on this fearful avoidant attachment, and I want to help you as much as I can, and by just shedding light on these things, because so much of fearful avoidant attachment can come with so much shame. It can come with this stigma and this feeling of like I'm broken, I can't share this with anyone. And when you feel shame and you feel like you're the only one going through something, that can be even more wounding. That can cause so much more pain. That can cause you to be even more stuck in these patterns. So there is no shame on this page. I want to put it out. I want to put it all out there in the open. If you want to go so much deeper into this inner work and really heal the roots of this attachment style and move towards a more secure one, whether you're in a relationship or you're single and you want to prepare for that partner, my coaching is available to you, and I'll link that down below. I'll see you either in there or in the next video. Bye.